You know, when you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't.
Let me be unequivocally clear about that. And watching this clip, I couldn't help but think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
This was my thought process, and I will work hard not to think that way again.
Whoopi Goldberg is scrambling for a lifeline. But Karoline Leavitt? She's not having it. It all kicked off when Whoopi and her co-hosts took a jab at Elon Musk's son's name on live TV. Now, say what you want about Elon, but when it comes to his family, he does not play. Instead of letting it slide, he hit back with a staggering $900 million lawsuit. Whoopi, realizing how serious this was, started looking for allies. But the one person she hoped could help, she shut her down immediately. That's right. Whoopi reached out to Karoline Leavitt, hoping she'd convince Elon to drop the lawsuit. But Karoline wasn't even considering it.
They have mocked him, they have shamed him, they have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality.
According to insiders, Elon is suing Whoopi for defamation, arguing that her public remarks caused emotional harm to him and his family. And let's be honest, Whoopi did not see this coming. Maybe she expected some online backlash or a forced apology, but a lawsuit this massive? That was a whole different ballgame. Caught completely off guard, Whoopi started to panic. Because let's face it, a case this big isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a potential career ender. And here's where things got even messier. This wasn't just about Elon anymore. Whoopi now had to deal with Karoline Leavitt. With $900 million at stake, Whoopi knew she had to act fast. So she reached out to Karoline, hoping she could smooth things over with Elon. But let's just say, things did not go her way. For those who don't know, Karoline Leavitt is a political strategist and outspoken conservative who has made it crystal clear that she is no fan of Whoopi or The View.
ABC having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View. I mean, I gotta ask you, because they said it, are you aware of any plots from Elon Musk to push President Trump down the stairs?
Absolutely not.
So when Whoopi tried to get her on board, Karoline didn't just refuse. She reportedly mocked her. Sources say Karoline flat out ignored Whoopi's plea and even reminded her of all the times she attacked conservatives on her show. Karoline wasn't playing. And let's be real, why would she step in? These two have butted heads before, and Karoline saw this as Whoopi finally getting a taste of her own medicine. Whoopi Goldberg thought things couldn't get worse.
Everybody makes the choice in life. If I have to be concerned that you are upset with me, you're thinking, oh, you and I have a connection. You don't realize there are 10,000 other people who are yelling the same stuff at me.
But Karoline Leavitt just raised the stakes. If Whoopi wants to escape this mess, Karoline has one major demand. Turns out, Karoline wasn't just going to sit back and let this play out. She wanted Whoopi to truly understand what it feels like to humiliate someone's family. And now, she's insisting on a public apology. Sources reveal that Karoline is demanding Whoopi directly apologize to Elon Musk and his son, and not some half-hearted PR statement. She wants it to be a real, genuine, on-air apology. But here's where it gets interesting. People are saying Whoopi might actually go through with it. And let's be honest, if she wasn't staring down a $900 million lawsuit, would she even consider apologizing?
I'm getting off today because I just feel like, you know, it's so messy. Yeah. And I'm tired of now having had certain kinds of attitudes blocked and now they're back on. Yeah. And I'm gonna get out. And if it settles down and I feel more comfortable, maybe I'll come back. But as of tonight, I'm done.
Probably not. This entire situation is bigger than just Whoopi's usual controversies. And if she does end up apologizing, it could go down as one of the most awkward moments in TV history. Now, Whoopi was officially out of options. Elon refused to back down.
Everyone had something to say, but no one said, oh, well, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Because it involves so many other things, and I think that it is a matter of how we treat ourselves.
Karoline wasn't throwing her a lifeline, and ABC, well, they were likely wondering how they even got caught up in this disaster. And that's when the desperation really kicked in. With nowhere else to turn, Whoopi went public with her plea for help. On live television, she got visibly emotional, talking about how the lawsuit was overwhelming her with stress, anxiety, and humiliation. But the audience wasn't exactly buying it. Fans quickly called her out for playing the victim, pointing out that she was the one who started all of this in the first place. The sentiment online was brutal. If Whoopi could dish it out, she should be able to take it when the tables turn. And then, Elon Musk himself jumped in, making it crystal clear that he had no intention of letting this slide. He clapped back on Twitter, declaring that there was absolutely no way he was settling this lawsuit outside of court. That's when reality started sinking in. This wasn't going away. The lawsuit wasn't disappearing, and the backlash was only intensifying. But now, things were about to spiral even further because suddenly, Whoopi's job was in jeopardy. You already know how cutthroat the television industry is, and right now, ABC executives are in full-blown crisis mode. This lawsuit isn't just Whoopi's problem anymore. It's become a massive financial and legal disaster for the network. Behind closed doors, top ABC executives have reportedly been holding emergency meetings, scrambling to figure out how to handle the fallout. And let's be real, $900 million isn't just pocket change. If Elon wins this case, it could deal a serious financial blow to ABC and Disney, which owns the network. Executives are now facing a difficult decision. Do they stand by Whoopi, or do they cut their losses before this situation drags them down with her? Because let's face it, this isn't just about a lawsuit anymore. It's about reputation, ratings, and cold, hard cash. And if Whoopi can't find a way to fix this fast, she might not just be fighting a legal battle. She could be fighting to keep her seat at The View. Whoopi Goldberg is in deeper trouble than ever. And now, ABC might be ready to cut her loose. Let's be real. TV networks hate scandals that threaten their bottom line. Sure, The View has been caught up in controversy before, but nothing on this level. And now, the big question is, could Whoopi actually lose her job over this? Rumors are swirling that ABC executives are seriously considering dropping Whoopi if this lawsuit starts looking too risky. Some insiders feel like she walked straight into this mess, and now she's dragging the whole show down with her. And you already know Whoopi has got to be feeling the pressure, because at this point, her future on The View is looking shakier than ever. Right now, she's running out of options. Elon Musk's $900 million lawsuit isn't going anywhere. The backlash against her is growing by the day, and ABC executives are scrambling behind the scenes, trying to figure out their next move. She's already been forced into making an incredibly awkward on-air apology, but let's be honest, will that really be enough? ABC is stuck in a tough position. If they stand by Whoopi, they risk angering Elon Musk and escalating a legal war with one of the most powerful billionaires in the world. But if they fire her, they could face backlash from Whoopi's loyal fans, not to mention reigniting debates about free speech and cancel culture. Either way, the network is walking on thin ice. And word on the street is that ABC might be looking for a way to push Whoopi out quietly, before this lawsuit spirals even further out of control. But let's be honest, even if Whoopi apologizes, that might not be enough to save her. Some believe Elon Musk isn't just doing this for an apology. He's doing this to send a message. And if he refuses to back down, Whoopi could be in for a long and brutal legal fight that might not end in her favor. At this point, one thing is clear. Whoopi went after the wrong billionaire, and the consequences could be career-ending. But what do y'all think? Should ABC fire Whoopi over this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.